if I was to ask you, what's your nationality? Do you know who you are? No, you don't? That's good. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. I'm going to show you how you just fulfilled a prophecy by saying that. Watch this. You believe in the Bible? Okay, you believe in God, Jesus Christ? All praises. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know.
So the Bible says the ox and an ass, two dumb animals, they both know who they belong to. But he said, what about the children of Israel?
But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
He said the Israelites don't know who they are. They don't even consider who they are. You see that? Are you familiar with history? How old are you? 15? Okay. So this is what we're going to do right quick. We're going to show you that you're an Israelite, according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. You know about Moses in the Bible, and he parted the Red Sea, and he gave the Israelites the commandments. Well, he also gave them blessings and curses. And this is what he told the Israelites. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Curses is a bad thing, right? So he said all these curses are going to happen to the children of Israel. So now what we're going to see is, let's see that you would consider yourself Hispanic, right? So let's see if these curses happen to the so-called Hispanic people, okay? Give me verse 49.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So the Hispanics, they dwelled in Texas and Mexico before the so-called white man came here. Did you know that? This was originally the land of the Native Americans and the Hispanics, right? Okay, so, right, the Alamo. So, when they came here, what did they do when they came? Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Cortez, what did they do when they got here? They claimed the land, and what did they do to the people? Watch, exactly. Now watch this, read that.
And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Because they came from Spain, right? All the way on the other side of the earth. So he's saying the Lord is going to bring a nation against you from far.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
And they came over here as swift as the eagle flieth. That's a symbol that they used, because when you know about history, the Spanish, the Romans, all of their symbols, the so-called white man, period, even in America today, what's the symbol of America? What's the bird that America uses to symbolize them? The eagle, right? So even when you look on the back of a quarter, it's an eagle. So even when Spain came, they came over here and they had an eagle as a symbol. So he says, as swift as the eagle flieth,
a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
It says a nation whose tongue you will not understand. Because do we have a truth about Mexican flyer? We do? Does it have a Decalogue stone on it? Look on there. Let me see. Okay. No, it doesn't have it on there. Look, get it right quick on the phone. Watch, because it says a nation whose tongue you will not understand. Because originally, when the conquistadors came, your people originally spoke Hebrew. They didn't speak English nor Spanish. When the conquistadors came, the Spaniards, that's how you got to speaking Spanish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you that. You got it, Josh? Decalogue stone? Get it. Bring it over here. Let me see it. Watch this, sis. This is what we out here to do, is show our people that the Bible actually lines up with our history. Read that. Can you see it?
Yeah. The Los Lunas Decalogue stone. The Los Lunas inscription is an abridged version of the Decalogue or 10 Commandments, carved into the flat face of a large boulder resting on the side of a hidden mountain near Los Lunas, New Mexico.
So this stone, look at it. This stone is found in Los Lunas, New Mexico. It dates back to 500 BC. So that shows you that the so-called Native Americans and the Hispanics that were in this land, and it's what's carved on it is the 10 Commandments. And it's written in Paleo-Hebrew, meaning ancient Hebrew. So, go ahead.
The language, about 35 miles south of Albuquerque, the language is Hebrew, and the script is the old Hebrew alphabet.
You see that? So that tells you what? The Aztecs, the Mayans, the Native American Indians, what language did they speak before Columbus came? Hebrew. Right. What language was the Bible originally written in? Hebrew. You see that? So that's what we're showing you. Now let's go back and finish reading that. So this is what we're showing you, sis, is that your history lines up with the Bible. Read that.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
And look, this is what they did. It says that they wouldn't show favor to the old or the young. They were killing. These are the Native Americans and the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? They were killing them, hanging them from posts. You know what I'm saying? They used to get the babies. They used to get the babies by the legs and bash their heads against rocks. That's how cruel they were. Okay, bro, you got the flyer. Come to the school, bro. Okay, so they used to get the babies and bash their heads against the stones. That's how cruel they were. So now read on.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle.
And he gonna eat the fruit of thy cattle. Remember when the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Native Americans were here, this land was full of buffalo. That's how they survived. That's what they ate. That's what they built their tents with. They used their skin to make clothes with. Right. But there's also photos that you can look up. What's it called? When they basically slaughtered all the buffaloes. Just to kill them all so that your people wouldn't have nothing to eat. That's what they did when they came here. Read.
And the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed.
And that's what they did. And even today. Now let's jump down to give me verse where it says the land 48, 49, 50. Let's see. Give me
31.
No, go over. Let's see. I can't remember what it say. Hold on. Shall eat up. Yeah. 33. Let's see what it is.
Deuteronomy 28:33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor.
There you go. See, watch. Because the land, like I said, it belonged to the Native Americans and Hispanics, right?
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
You see that? They came over here and ate up everything, and then put your people into slavery. You see what I'm saying? Send them back to Spain. That's how your people got over there. It's on slave ships. We're going to get that in a second. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
And you see that? We're going to only be oppressed. Look at our people. You see what I'm saying? What do we own as a people now? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? We don't own no banks. We don't own no shopping centers. We don't own nothing that matters. You know what I'm saying? No schools, nothing. You see what I'm saying? We out here at the flea market right now buying and selling secondhand stuff. You see what I'm saying? Give me 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So they were just coming out of Egypt, like we talked about Moses. They led them out of Egypt. So now he's saying the Lord is going to bring you back into Egypt. Do you know what they were doing in Egypt when Moses told Pharaoh, let my people go? They were slaves, right? They were slaves. So he said, the Lord is going to bring you into Egypt, or slavery, because that's what he was referring to. Because everybody understood, the Israelites understood that what they were doing in Egypt. They were slaves. You dropped your... watch this. He said, the Lord going to bring you into slavery again
with ships.
With ships. How did the so-called Hispanics get taken from Spain, from Mexico back to Spain? Slave ships, right?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, and you're not going to see your homeland no more again. Just like the so-called African Americans. When they brought our people over here in slavery, have we ever seen our homeland since they brought us here? No, we've been still here, right?
And
he said, and there, when y'all get off those slave ships,
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What was the first thing they did to our people when they took them off them ships? Slaves. And what did they do though? Look, they sold us, right? We were put on auction blocks and sold like animals, right? Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And he said, no man shall buy you. The word buy means to save or redeem. So he says nobody's going to save you when these things start to happen. So now, like I just showed you, our history lines up with the Bible. So now if Moses said that all of these things were going to happen to the children of Israel, we're the only people that endured this type of stuff, right? So now who are we? What's our nationality? Because a minute ago you said, I don't know. But now after going through all this stuff in the Bible, showing you that these things were going to happen to the Israelites, and they were going to be taken in slavery, and their names going to be taken and not know who they are. So who are we now? We're the Israelites, sis.
That's right.
We are the Israelites. You see that?